subject English. The follow-up try second part on page number 72. Today we will learn the part of the lesson. At last Troy was taken not by force but by a trick. It was the cunning Odysseus who thought of a plan to obtain the victory. Let us build a great wooden horse, he said, big enough to hold men inside it, and let some of our best fighters hide in the horse. Then let us burn our tent and pretend to sail away in our ships. But instead of sailing away, we will return in the night when the Trojans are asleep. We will attack the city and burn and kill. The Greek leaders decided to follow the advice of the wise Odysseus. So a great horse of wood was made by a skillful engineer, and the greatest heroes, Menelaus, Odysseus himself, and others entered it. The last man to go in being the architect himself, who knew the secret of opening and shutting the entrance. That evening the Greeks burned their tents and sailed away in their ships, but they did not go very far. Only one man was left behind to persuade the Trojans to drag the horse into their city. Next day the Trojans woke up, expecting to go out and fight as they had done for the past 10 years. What delight and surprise they felt at the sight they saw on the seashore outside the walls. It seemed that the long siege was over at last. The tents had been burned. The shore was uh, dister- disastered. The Greek ships had all gone. It's a peace at last, they cried, and opened wide their gates and came out in large number of the plain, glad to free again to go where they pleased. Then they saw on the sands the huge wooden horse. They gathered round it, and astonishment, for it was indeed a wonderful piece of work. As they were wondering how the horse had been built up and why it had been left behind, they found a Greek with his hands tied together lying under it. When the Trojans dragged him out, the man pretended to be very frightened of them. When he was commanded to tell them why the Greeks had gone and why they had left this horse behind, he pretended to tremble very much and refused to speak. When at last they threatened to kill him, he spoke and told them this false tale. So, see, this is the passage. At last, Trojan was taken, not force, but by a trick, and it was cunning Odysseus who thought of a plan to obtain the victory on Trojan. So he told the story how to attack and what will do to get victory. His plan was that he said that let us build a great wooden horse, and some brave and fighters hide in the big horse. Then they pretended they burn their tents, and they pretended to sail away in our ships. So they did not go away, and at night they will return there. So Trojans are asleep, and when we will attack the city and burn and kill them. So their leaders decide to follow the advice of the wise Odysseus and in this way they make the skillful big horse, and all the braver fighters hide in it. They left the horse near the sea, and next day the Trojans woke up and they come out and fight as they had done for the past 10 years. So what delight and surprise they felt at the sight when they saw seashore outside the walls. At that time there is no Trojans, their tents had been burnt, the shore was deserted, and so the Greek ships had all gone. It's peace at last. And so they cried, and they opened their gates and come out in large number of the people, and they all come out, and they saw the wooden horse near the shore. So they gathered around it, and astonishment, for it was indeed a wonderful piece of work. So in this way, this is the explanation of the part. We will stop here.